Hey, sprinters! Welcome to week 3, Viability. This is the week where we stop guessing and start checking. We test what's working, track what's actually moving us forward, and refine anything that's giving almost but not quite. Think of this as your clarity checkup. We're taking the temperature of your progress so you can finish week 4 strong. Here's our goal for this week: test, track, and tighten. You're not adding new tasks, you're not building a brand new system. This week is all about asking, is what I'm doing actually working? Because clarity doesn't come from doing more, it comes from knowing what's working and what's wasting your energy. Before you start refining, do a quick check in. Grab a notebook or open your Clarity OS and answer these 3 questions. 1. What went right last week? 2. What felt harder than it should have? And 3. What signs of progress did you see, even if they were small? We're building awareness, not perfection. Even tiny progress counts here. Now we run what I call the what's working test. Take the thing you're working on this sprint, your system, routine, offer, messaging, anything, and run it through these 2 questions. Does this feel smoother than before? Did it get you closer to your goal? If the answer is yes to both, awesome. On to the next. Look into another system, routine, or offer. If you get a yes and a no, cool, refine it. If it's a double no, it's time to adjust without guilt and without drama. A lot of people freeze up around metrics because they feel like they need to track 15 things. Not in this sprint. This week, I want you to pick one metric that proves you're moving in the right direction: your needle mover. Here are some examples by sprint type. For a foundation, sprint, your key metrics focus on structure and systems. You'll look at time saved, fewer steps in a workflow, and less confusion or fewer bottlenecks. To get this information, compare how long a task used to take versus how long it takes now. Map out the number of steps in your process before and after cleanup, and note where you feel stuck or unsure. This matters because foundation work is all about creating ease, efficiency, and clarity in how you operate. If you see time decreasing, steps simplifying, or frustration dropping, that means your groundwork is working. Your systems are becoming smoother, more intuitive, and ready to support bigger goals. For a connection sprint, your metrics measure how your audience responds to your message or outreach. You'll track engagement rate, website clicks, and replies or DMs received. You can obtain this data through your social platform insights, website analytics, or by simply counting responses to messages, posts, emails, or outreach touchpoints. This matters because Connection Week tells you whether your communication is landing with the right people. If engagement rises, clicks increase, or more people respond to you, that means your message is resonating, your visibility is improving, and the bridge between you and your audience is getting stronger. For a viability sprint, your metrics help you understand whether what you're building actually works. You'll track interest shown, signups, project completions, and sales conversions. You gather this by reviewing how many people inquired, joined your waitlist, completed a task or milestone, or purchased something. This matters because viability is all about proof. Proof that your offer, idea, or project is needed, relevant, and ready to perform. If people are showing interest, taking action, or buying, that means you're on the right track. If not, it simply means you need to refine, not restart. For an execution sprint, your metrics focus on consistency and follow through. You'll track how many days you showed up, how many habits you completed, and your stress level or ease throughout the week. You can gather this information by checking your daily task tracker, your habit list inside the Clarity OS, or doing a quick end of day self rating from 1 to 10 on stress versus ease. This matters because execution is where clarity becomes momentum. If you're showing up more often, completing more habits, and your stress is decreasing, that means you've shifted from planning to doing. Your system is holding, your efforts are sticking, and your clarity is turning into actual results. Pick one metric that matters, one number that lets you say, yep, I'm on track. That's it, just one. Once you've identified what's working and chosen your one key metric, it's time to refine. Ask yourself, what one tweak would make this easier or more effective? Not 10 tweaks, not a complete overhaul, just one improvement that strengthens your direction. All right, sprinters, Week 3 is all about validation. You test, you track, you refine, and that clarity becomes the fuel for week 4, where we wrap up strong and prepare for your next sprint. Don't overcomplicate it. One test, one metric, one refinement. You've got this. Now go make your clarity viable. I'll see you next week on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m.